American climate scientist Kim Nicholas is seeking city leaders prepared to implement not just one but several of the motoring reduction measures she and a colleague have identified. The measures were ranked in order of effectiveness in a paper published last week in Case Studies on Transport Policy. The literature search analyzed car-taming techniques published in more than 800 separate studies. The European cities featuring in the research included Nottingham, England, Copenhagen, Denmark, and Bologna, Italy. Rome, Italy, was highlighted for a 20% reduction in motor traffic thanks to restricting entry to residents only. Fines are plowed into the city's public transport system. But London in England was found to have implemented the most effective measure. The UK's capital city reduced city centre traffic by 33% following the February 2003 introduction of a congestion charge. It can now cost motorists more than $20 to drive through London's congestion charge zone. Nicholas is an associate professor at the Lund University Center for Sustainability Studies in Sweden. Along with Paula Kuss, from the same institution, she produced her paper to rate the effectiveness of different initiatives that have been introduced to reduce urban car use. Over a Zoom call, Nicholas told me she believed congestion charging is the most effective measure because it makes the cost of driving visible. She added that currently, many of the costs of motoring are hidden. Society pays a lot of the costs of driving in the form of pollution and traffic and We must prioritize people, not cars. Motor vehicles, no matter how they are powered, have other downsides for cities, including being a principal cause of stress-inducing noise pollution and a leading cause of trauma and death. According to Nicholas, car use is also responsible for the widening gap between rich and poor urban residents. Cars, she said, were sometimes necessary for people's mobility and social inclusion needs, not least those with disabilities, but that car-centric cities particularly disadvantage the In contrast, nearly 90% of the highest-income households own at least one car. And it's wealthier drivers who are mainly driving the surge in electric car sales.